Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you beautiful people I love. I mean it. I do. Can you feel it? I'm sending it out to you. I'm coming to you from my little office in Woodland Hills, California. I know I'm not traveling so much right now, but boy, in September, here I go. I'm traveling about every weekend in September. So our next webinar, very interesting. It's called the tradeoff. And basically, it's become a new core belief that we have to trade off one thing to get something else. And you see it a lot in my business, in the entertainment business, giving up something to get where we want to go. In my business especially, you see a lot of us giving up the relationships we want to make it. We see it all the time. A lot of people believe they have to give up their energy to make it where they want to make it. So I feel like it's a really, really important webinar, because the truth is you don't have to give up any part of you to get what you want. But if you believe that, you will very possibly hold yourself back because you're not going to want to give that part of you up. So the people that sign up for this, everyone will receive an individual email defining what your personal belief is and what you believe, what subject you believe you're going to have to give something up in order to get what you want. I think it's going to be a real interesting evening. And I know when I sat down to do my own work when all this information came in, I was quite surprised at the information the channel gave me. So, that's coming up the first week of August, so don't have a lot of time to sign up for that one. Second thing I would like to present to you is I would like to ask all of you to invite people into our community. You know how much you have gained. You know how much your lives have changed with this information. I want to broaden this community and get the word out. I'm asking you to think of the people you love and who you would like to help and encourage in their lives, and invite them to listen to a Sunday show. And encourage you to do that. We need to broaden the scope of the people that we reach. So just sit back and see who you would like to invite and introduce next Sunday and bring them with you. Okay? Now, this was really interesting. I felt myself feeling very sad this week. A lot was going on. My daughter was out of town taking some of her wonderful ladies to Ireland for one of their spiritual journeys. And Tay took Stone up north to San Francisco to visit his family. And I had a friend who needed me to take them to the hospital. They weren't feeling well, and I don't know. I got up and I felt kind of funky, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And I sat down with my pendulum and I said, "Gosh, is this sadness?" "No." I said, "Is it anxiety?" "No." So I sat down with the sheets, and it took me to the list of life subjects, and it took me to obligation. And I sat there and went, oh my gosh, that made perfect sense to me. Because I felt like I was under obligation to everyone. And I just had to sit there with that for a moment. And I thought, if I choose to do all the things for the people that need me, then it's not obligation. If I'm not choosing to do them, and I'm going, oh my God, I've got to do this now, and I've got to do that now, and then it becomes an obligation. Well, that opened up all kinds of introspective work and channeling work, which you will see coming up in e-blasts and dailies. And boy, it opened up a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Whole bunch of stuff for me and ultimately for you. So enjoy, because there was some really interesting ahas that came out of this introspection and channeling that the channel took us to. But just know that, again, like everything, it's a choice of perspective. You can choose to make something positive, and you can choose to fight what you need to do and put a negative spin on it. And it makes all the difference in the world how your experience goes down in your life. Okay? So again, the good news is, it's up to you. All righty. We're going to go to the callers. Please have your questions ready. And we're going to start with Penny in UK. You're on.
Hi there, Dee. Thank you for the call.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so I'm struggling to move forwards. in this work, and I think it's because of trust. I have numerous amounts of trust issues, and it's like I'm over-trusting, I'm under-trusting, I'm suspicious, I'm this, I'm that, and it's really causing quite a problem.
Okay, but Penny, if you know that you're the God of you, and you know that you are the creator that the universe answers to, and that you are the person that has to direct the energy, what are you in fear of?
I think there's some old programming in there that I can't quite get to, and the pendulum or the muscle testing, it doesn't seem to work for me, which then throws me into spins of trust issues with it because I don't know.
Okay, so the person you're out of trust with is yourself.
Right.
Okay, so let's go to a core belief. This page here. Yeah, okay, so they're starting with, I can never be God. I can never be the I am presence. I can never be the answer. So this started 0 through 5. Yeah, is this a past life? Okay, this is a past life thing. So that's why it doesn't make sense to you in this life, because you brought it into this life. All right, so this has been going on for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a whole shitload of lifetimes, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so the easiest way to turn this all around is for you in this lifetime to absolutely say, I'm done. I'm done with the fear. I'm done being a victim. And this is the lifetime that I move into my power of the God that I am again. So I can give you permission to do that. Do you want to receive the permission to do that?
I can't. I want to say
you're the
yes.
only one that can accept it or deny it, honey.
Okay, I'm struggling to accept it.
Okay, well, how about if you don't struggle and just accept it? You see, in this moment, you're the only one that can say, sure, I don't have to struggle anymore. I'm the only one that has the power to make that decision. Nobody else has the power over me anymore.
Okay. I feel like there's something else there that's blocking that way through.
There isn't.
To give it a yes.
There isn't. It's only you. But you have believed for so many lifetimes and so many years and so many incarnations that somebody else has the power over your say whether you're God or not. And it's not true. And this is your moment to say, no, I'm the God of me, and I get to make this choice. So do you want to make it?
I can't. I want to make it. It's just not coming out. And I know with me, it's either a straight yes or there's something blocking it still. So I want to say yes.
Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to say it one more time.
Please.
There is nothing blocking it but you. So when you're ready to make the choice, you call me back.
No, I'm here now. I think you needed to say it 3 times. Yes.
Okay, you just made that choice?
Yes.
Okay, now you're free.
Thanks, Dee. Appreciate
now
you.
Now you can be and are the God of you. Now you're free to make all the powerful choices for yourself that you desire.
Yes. Thank you, Dee. Love you.
Okay, now your job, Penny, is to get up every morning as the powerful God you are, and with love, command. That's right. What you want to create with the universe. And trust that the universe comes through and creates with you. Okay?
Yes, great.
But you got to tell it what you want. Otherwise, it doesn't know. What?
I have much to say to it.
Good. It's ready to listen. It's been waiting for years and lifetimes. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you. I think that was the missing bit. Thank you so much.
You bet. Boy, that was wonderful for everybody. Okay. We're going to Miracle Mike in California. You're on.
Hey, Dee.
Hello, Mike. Welcome.
Good morning. That was so powerful. I felt resistance myself as she was talking. Like,
well,
my
good.
gut.
I'm sure.
I was like, I feel that all the time, and I don't say it out loud.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people were on board with that with Penny.
Yeah. Thank you, Penny.
That's the challenge for a lot of us. And that's why we are put on this earth in embodiment to be our I am presence. Our I am presence is the power of our creative force. And
it just, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, it just reminded me of like years ago, you asked me one question. You said, who will you be if you don't have AIDS anymore? Who are you going to be? And I never, ever forgot that because I was resisting overcoming AIDS. And then I did overcome AIDS in your classroom during a class. It's like I broke through it and no more AIDS. And because I was so afraid of that was my identity. And I didn't want to give it up for some reason, some weird reason. So I don't know why that just came up.
It kind of became a lot of people's badge of honor, Mike.
Yeah.
You know? And, it kind of became, look, I'm standing here, I'm standing for the gay community. Look what I'm bearing for the gay community. And there was a pride in that until we realized we were giving our lives for it. And
literally.
And we had to turn that around,
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know if you heard, but I had a little screening last night. Of a movie that I wrote and that I really hope to bless the world with, and it was pretty magical for me. And I just I had two things I was calling about. I was calling about that and my upcoming trip to Edinburgh, because I'm supposed to ask you what should I be doing when I get to Edinburgh? I'm doing my show 23 days in a row. I'm so excited. I could do it every day for the rest of my life and be in my joy.
What's your question,
and
Mike?
My question is, what should I do to get people to see? Because there's 5,000 shows. So what does Source say about the best route for me to go? Because there's hundreds of them to go in Edinburgh.
Yes, but what's your question? What do you want?
My question is, what do I want? I want to have the right people in there that need to hear the message and to be blessed.
Yeah, but you see, that's my pendulum goes right to no. So you have to be honest about what you're asking for. You want to get people in there to see your show to take it further. Isn't that really what you want?
Amen. Yes.
Okay, so you can't fart around and not ask for what you really want, because the universe knows what you really want anyway.
Right.
And it's okay to honestly ask for what you really want. You want to touch people with the show? Sure. And you want to take it further out to bigger audiences, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
yes.
Ask for it all. Ask for it all. And the best way to get that is to be honest about it, Mike.
Yes.
See, and now, as soon as I said that, my pendulum went to the big yes.
Off-Broadway a year from is one of my ultimate goals. I want this time next year off-Broadway with my show.
Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for that.
Yes. I'm asking
Well, yeah,
for
but
it.
you weren't.
Yeah.
You see, you weren't. You were
okay.
You were tippy-toeing around and asking for what was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Sit down, write out everything that you want. You want to serve people with that beautiful play of yours. And you want to be served at the same time.
See, that's the perfect way to say it. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out the correct way to say it without being prideful about. I mean, I'm proud of it, but I feel like
okay. What you're saying
I'm resisting, like the woman just said. Yeah.
Yeah, you're resisting because we've been taught it's not okay to ask for what we really want. Well, how the hell is the universe going to deliver to us if we don't ask for what we really want? I want more people in this community, and I'm asking for it. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're
and I'm
welcome.
going to do the same for my movie as well.
As you bet.
I'm going to make my list. Yeah. And
because
we'll talk about that more.
You give and you give and you give, Mike. And it's okay to receive. Goodbye.
Amen.
Love you, babe. Okay. Guys, it's like a big hug. You got to receive a hug if you're going to give a great hug. Okay. Adele in Connecticut, you're on.
Oh, wow. He never asked me, and so I raised my hand, but, okay. So my question is, I can't seem to, I called the adjuster, and basically he got back to me about moving me out and then, all the things that were damaged. I'm just having a hard time, and my mind is going, well, maybe I should have done this, and maybe I should have done that.
What's your question, Adele?
My question is, why am I allowing myself to stay in this mold, is my question.
Because you haven't decided to move.
No, I really do want to move. Well,
you do want to move, and you haven't decided to move. So you're in kind of limbo.
So
when you absolutely decide to move, you will.
So what's holding me back?
You haven't decided to move.
But I really have. I'm not getting it, Dee. I'm really not getting it.
Look, there's that little place in there where, oh, I've had it with this mold. I'm so tired of this mold. I really should get out of here. I don't want to be in this mold anymore. I should get out of here. Oh, God. Should I really call movers? See, you haven't called the movers yet. You haven't started packing. That's when you've really decided to move, Adele.
Well, though I basically I've decided to not move any of my furniture. I'm not going to take anything with me. And I really don't want to be in this unhealthy place.
Okay. Adele, when I say you have absolutely decided to move out of that apartment, the pendulum goes right to no. It's like talking to Penny, our first caller.
Uh-huh.
You know, she really hadn't decided until she finally said, okay, I am.
Well, I think the part maybe is that, I basically, I don't want to bother people. It's really hard for me to ask for support. And
well, maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe this is coming into your life so that you learn you're worthy of asking for people's help, that you're worthy of letting people come to support you and help you. That I get a big yes on.
Wow. And it's also, my finances are so low. I mean, I'm in an apartment that is really low rent. And I think in my mind, I go, well, where am I going to find this? And yet I really know from all the other things that I've done that once you make that decision, then it all turns out.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Okay. All right. Because even the adjuster, I thought they were going to come out and look at things, and it's all online. You have to do things online, and I'm not tech savvy, and it's just driving me crazy. So I think I'm just
putting all that in your way. Yeah.
I'm putting that in my way.
Yeah.
And trying to
get somebody to help you, sweetheart.
I know, but that's the whole thing. People have said they would help me, but I don't want them to come into my apartment that has mold. I don't want them.
That's not it. You don't want to ask for help.
It's more about
ask for help anyway, Adele.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Love you. Okay. All right. We're going to Victoria in Colorado. You're on.
Good morning, Dee.
Good morning.
I am sharing your show all the time, just so you know. Whether it lands or not, but I'm out there sharing because I have to. It's like a compulsion. That's not a compulsion. That's the wrong word. I'm trying to be funny and yeah. Okay, my question is around something you said, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's about the ID point. I just had it pulled up so I would be able to look at it, and I moved my phone.
Yeah, I know the ID point. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't, so that I'm in my highest knowing was something about the ID point. And, oh yeah, so I stay in my highest knowing. And I'm like, okay, so the hara line from shiatsu training is straight through, is the hara is like the gut, right?
Well, if you want to read about the hara line and all that, you want to go into Barbara Brennan's book. But your hara line basically is a line that runs through the chakras, through up above your body, through this imaginary ID point. And it keeps you, when it's straight, strong, and through the ID point, it keeps you in your knowing. So you don't second guess yourself all the time.
And that is what I do, is second guess myself all the time. And when you said that 4 weeks ago, I latched on to that. And so am I consistently am I consistently straight, strong through the ID point and in my highest knowing? I would say no. So how, besides saying the words, I direct it to be straight. Is there something else I can do to stay in my highest knowing?
Actually, the channel is saying you're pretty consistently there.
Oh, okay.
It's just that you feel when you're wavering and you bring yourself back to it. So that that's what you're aware of, is that you're so in tune with it that you feel when you're wavering away from it and you bring yourself back to it.
That's kind of funny. I'm so good at staying in line that I'm noticing the most minute shifts. Is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm amazing. And why don't I believe it?
You're so good that you thought you were screwed up. Yeah.
Right. That is like a consistent through my whole life thing. It's like, well, that can't be that easy. Okay. So my question, the first caller, absolutely spot on. I've had so much that I wanted to say, but I don't think I have a voice to say it. Or someone somewhere has said, whatever you have to contribute is worthless, is nothing. I've got something like that. Is it this life? Is it past life? Like, because it's like the idea about making a decision. I know if I make a decision about something, that's it. Everything will line up. But there's some, like, what interferes with people's ability to make a decision? I think that's the question. People being me in this moment.
They're afraid of their own power, honey.
Okay, that would be.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What if I do get everything I want? You know, I have it in my living room. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Beyond measure, yeah. Okay. Well,
that's what's going on with you.
Okay. Just step into it. Step in the net.
That's right.
Okay.
I mean, what they're saying to me is, tell her to get up every morning and say, I easily handle all my power.
I easily handle all my power and power. Pottery is the word that's swiped instead of power. I'm like, well, that's interesting. Okay, I easily handle all my power, and look out, world.
Yeah.
Okay, I am getting the body. What's the word? The tingles, the recognition, the yes. So.
Okay.
That's the word.
That's true for all of us. It's our power that we are most in fear of.
Okay.
So don't be. The God of you knows how to handle your power with love.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Love you. Love it that we said it at the same time. Maria in San Francisco, you're on.
Good morning. Thank you.
Morning.
I was having another very strong, compelling message to call. And I'm having the interesting situation where, okay, should I ask about the family issues or the health issues and the health lack of support? And none of that's really coming up. But the intuition is, again, I feel my intuition has changed. Sometimes it's really clear, like it told me to call in today. You mentioned the seminar and having to compromise getting what you want. And I think that falls into when your intuition tells you this is your answer, you know that's the correct answer. But again, like I mentioned last time, you're in a group setting and you're influenced with being able to act appropriately by other people who don't follow their intuition, don't have an intuition in play, and you're having to compromise not acting on what you know is right. That affects the outcome negatively. Then that's
okay. You're all over the place, Maria. What? In one sentence, ask me the question.
Well, if you know what the right answer is, but you can't act on it because you're in a group setting where other people's decision is part of the decision that needs to be made, and it ultimately...
Well, no. If you have a truth, and you know what the truth is within you, you have a duty to step forward with that truth.
Yeah, I've done that, and I do say, okay, this is what the correct answer feels like, but when it's in a group, like I've dealt with in other family situations where we have to make a group decision, they don't agree, and because the majority or other factors come into play, we don't act on that, and it then becomes a problem.
So your question is, if you're in a group setting, if you're in a group setting and your intuition says one thing and the group says something else, what do you do?
I guess so. I can speak up, but if they don't follow what I'm saying because they don't have an intuition that they're following to know what the right answer is.
Well, everybody has an intuition, honey. Just because because it doesn't agree with yours doesn't mean they don't have one.
Right, but they don't act on it.
Well, they're acting on theirs. So, if it's a group situation and the group is taking votes, then the majority wins, honey. And your job, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how it pans out, but your job is you have to abide by what the majority votes as harmoniously as you can.
Right. Okay.
I know, not the answer you want, but that's the way it's set up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. We'll just leave it at that.
All right. Sorry.
Thank you.
I know. Sometimes we don't get the answer we really want. Phyllis in New Mexico, you're on.
Oh, hey, Dee. Just like clarity, when you have somebody from the other side who comes through, like kind of I did, they had come through in like 2008, and then all of a sudden I just heard their name mentioned on the podcast out of the blue. I was like, holy cow. And what I got to was just start whatever it is they want me to do. Just start.
Okay, again, Phyllis, you're really going to have to look at your connection whenever you call in, because it's never really good. All right. From what I could understand, and I'm not sure I heard it correctly at all. Yeah, you're going to have to say it again, sweetheart.
Okay, I stepped outside. Is that better?
A little bit. It's just the connection is crummy.
That's strange, because I hear everything perfectly.
Yeah, it's all breaking up, but try it one more time.
Okay, the question was, I had somebody from the other side come through, just out of the blue. Somebody
from the other side came through.
Yeah, and I kind of channeled what do they want. It was really short. Well, there's a hummingbird buzzing in my face. I'm like, what do you want? And what came through was just start. So I don't think there's anything else I need to know.
To just start.
Right.
Yeah, I get there's no more.
Okay.
To just start, and there will be more information coming through in a few days.
Okay.
So just don't try to read a lot into it right now, but wait.
Okay.
Wait for the information. You'll know when it comes through, Phyllis.
Okay. Great.
Okay?
Stuff works, doesn't it?
Okay, sweetheart.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, we have time for one more. Jennifer in Indianapolis, you're on.
Hello, Dee. Okay.
Hi, sweetheart.
Question. Hi. Is this need to I'm trying to get past this. Not trying. I'm constantly working on this. Is my need to struggle in order to just get by a generational thing through my family? Is this something that I've picked up in past lifetimes?
It's your way to stay connected to your family.
Okay.
It's like,
and I love them, but
yeah, it's so beyond time to let it go, Jennifer.
It is. What would be
not serving you, not serving them.
Right.
But it's
so
like, it's like, oh, that runs in the family.
Right.
Yeah.
And it does. Is there a way that I can direct my morning to really get past this and let it go? Or is it just simply just letting it go?
Well, what is this?
I feel like I am always out there. I get a great idea. I get involved in a certain type of work or something. And then I don't know if it's self-sabotage or what. I have all the great ideas, and then I find myself not just implementing them, not stepping into my
So you don't see them through.
Right. Right.
Okay. So I would get up every day and say, I am blessed with great ideas, and I always see them through to fruition.
Great. Great. Okay. I love that.
And make sure you do that from your love place.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, because family is my love place, many of the past. And I feel like I constantly hear, I don't know if that's my subconscious talking or it's actually them, but they're saying, Jen, you don't have to do this anymore.
Do what anymore?
Do any more of constantly scraping and clawing in order to pay bills or what have you. Always putting a lot of effort into something that does not necessarily.
No, everything is easy flow, Jennifer.
Everything is easy flow.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. I'm going to take one more, Stephen. Okay? Randy, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for taking my call. We've spoken a few times about this. I had my surgery to remove the cancer from my neck about 2 weeks ago.
Good.
It's now so swollen, it's making me fearful that it's not all gone. They did say that they got it all, but I'm not sure that they did.
Okay, Randy. The doctors said they got it all.
Yes.
Okay. The doctors know more than you do.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They also said that it's called extranodal, meaning the cancer escaped from the nodes into the surrounding flesh. So, again, I believe that they got it all, but my next steps are meeting with an oncologist to determine whether I do immunotherapy and or radiation, and I'm not sure which one would be best for me to bear under. I know they both have pros and cons, and what can I do or what should I be doing to augment those different types of treatments?
First of all, you've got to get your state of mind in place before anything is going to work for you. Right now, you're in doubt about everything. And your body will follow your state of mind. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So your doubt is directing your body right now. I want you to be directing your body. I want you to be telling your body, I love you, I appreciate you, and I trust you. I am health, I am wellness, and my body is alive with vitality.
Okay.
Well, it's very important, Randy, because right now you're feeding your body fear. And fear produces a lot of different reaction than love and appreciation. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So your first job is to turn that around. Now, your choice is immunotherapy or what?
Or radiation.
Okay.
And I've heard.
Is there a higher choice? Yes. Is he balanced? Hold on, I've got to balance myself. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm balanced. He's balanced. Can they do both?
That's a possibility. Again, I'm meeting with an oncologist next week to discuss all of this. That's why I thought I would talk with you today.
Well, I'm getting both. If they can do both at the same time, that's your, or I'm getting both is your highest choice.
Okay. Okay.
Invoking the symbol formula by that flame golden light, we are divine love, so it is. But the most important thing the channel is saying is to get yourself into a positive headspace and do our work before you go into any of this. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to get on that, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I have been doing that. It just still, like, my neck is so swollen now. It's worse than when the cancer was there, and that's what makes me doubtful that they got it all. But it is swollen from the surgery. I know that.
Okay, so it may just be a reaction, to somebody, like you fall down and you sprain your ankle and it swells up. It may be just a reaction for them going in. Right now, your imagination is in overdrive. Don't allow that to take your mind and create things into a worse scenario, Randy.
Yeah.
You're in charge of your own brain. Direct it where you want it to go, sweetheart. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dee. Thank
you bet. All right, guys. What a show. What a great show. We learned a lot today. Please invite your friends to join us in our wonderful, incredible community. Please join us for our next webinar. And remember, obligation is a choice to choose to turn it back into a positive, loving choice. Let's say it loud and proud. Go to your love place. I love me. I love me. And I love me even more, because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.